Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Analytics with Amrita. So today we are going to some one more SQL question. So here is the question: write a query to find top three subcategories by sales of returned order in each region. Right. So we have two tables: orders table and returns table. So let's see what are the details we have in orders table. So here we have as per question. Let's first bifurcate our question. So we have to find top three subcategories. Okay, so we have subcategory column in our this orders table, right? As you can see, category and subcategory. So the second uh, part of our question, by sales of returned order, right? So we get our returns details from our returns table, right? So once we join our orders table and returns table, we will get our sales details, right? So let me run this query again and we will get our sales data from this table. So once we join both the tables, we will get our sales of returned order. Okay. So the last part of our question is the regions should be east. Okay, this is our last part of the question. So let's first find out our subcategories, right? And that can be find out from orders table. So instead of star, we can write subcategory, right? From here we will get our subcategory details. How many subcategories we have? So here we are getting repeated subcategories, right? So for to get the distinct subcategories, what we will do? We will write distinct in front of subcategory. Now we will get to only 17 subcategories we have right now. Okay. So let's write our query. Let's join our table. Okay. Star o dot star from orders o, we will just put join here, and returns are on what column, on basis of what column we will join on the basis of orders table. Okay, orders column. So we will join it on the basis of order id equal r dot. Okay, so why it's not coming, comma r dot star, and here it should come. Okay, so we hadn't put on here. Okay, that's why we were not getting. Now we will get order id, right? Why the order id is getting in square bracket? The answer is simple, because there is a space between order and id, and here you can see there is no space between order and id. There is an underscore. That's why that is not coming in square bracket, and that's why it's coming in square bracket. Okay, so here how we have, what we have to find? We have to find subcategories, right? So we will group things on the basis of subcategory. So let's not do this grouping thing now. Just run this and we will see what we are getting. Okay, we here you can see there are, we are getting order id from returns table as well as return region for the particular order id. Because of this thing, we were getting 800 rows. How we are getting 800? Why we are getting 800 rows? So here you can see there are order ids which are now getting repeated. Why? Because these are the orders which were returned. So here we are getting order id repeated. If we put, instead of this, we will put o dot order id. Okay, and we will put distinct order id. Then order will be reduced. So here we will remove this. Now once we join this, let's see what we are getting. Here you can see only 296 rows are coming. Why? Because in returns table and by default it is using inner join here. So we will get only those orders which are present in both the tables. Okay, so these are the orders which are present in returns table, because this order ID is coming from orders table, right? And this order ID and return region is coming from returns table because of this. Okay, so here there is no repetition. These order IDs any of the order IDs not getting repeated. That's why uh, the column is 296. If we hadn't put any if we will not put here distinct, so you can see the row number will increase. Okay, to 800. If you see here, there are these rows are coming, repeating. These rows are repeating. These order are repeating. See, these are getting repeated every time, right? Because in orders table, these rows are present, and in the same returns table, these orders are also present. But we will get it this much because these are the common orders. If we have 5 orders in orders table and if we have 1 order in returns table, till then also we will get 5 orders, right? Because we are putting an inner join here, right? So now what we have to find, according, let's go to according to question hour, right? So instead of this, let's remove this first. What we have to find? We have to find top 3 subcategories. So we can find subcategories from which table? So, subcategories present in orders table. So we will write o dot subcategory. Okay. Now what we have to find? We have to find sales of returned order. So how we can find? First, what we will write? Sales is present in which table? Orders table. First we will find that. So by sales of returned order, to get this thing we will put some here, right? This is the aggregated column now as returned sales. Okay, now we will do this and execute it. Now it's giving us an error, order dot subcategory is invalid listed because it's not present in order by clause, because here we are doing sum and everything, but we are not putting here any group by. So we will group by our subcategory, because here we have to find subcategories. So we will use group by subcategories. Okay, now we will run it, see what we are getting. So as you can see, we are getting in accessories we have returned a sales of this much. In appliance we have returned this much sales. We have in arts we have returned this much sales. So because we have to find top 3, we will order by these things. Okay, we will order these things on what basis? On sales basis. So what is the order of execution? Let me put this here, and this is by default inner join, so we will write it. So from, for order of execution is from, then join, then group by, then select, then order by. Okay, so let once we execute this, right, if we use this thing here in order by, there should one error will come. Why? Or if we think, if we will put, first we will put o dot sales, the error should come because this is the aggregated column here, right? And, because this is the aggregated column, we can't use o dot sales here because it's aggregated column. The order of execution will be from, join, group by, then select, then order by. So we can't use this thing here. We have to use the alias name. So let's first run this and I will show you the error first, because if then you will say that there is no order of execution. So there is order dot sales is valid in order by clause because it is not contained in either an aggregated function or by the group by clause. So because this is the aggregated column, it's not present. So if we will use this thing here, return dot sales, we will never got a error, right? So let's run this first. Okay, we are getting our order by. If you will see, there is a the sales was in is in ascending order, but because we have to find top three, right? So we will put a decrease, because once we put decrease, so it will be the top sales. We will get like the highest number of subcategory where the sales is highest. We will get it on the top, right? So let's execute this. As you can see, there these are the three. These are the subcategories which have highest number of sales returned. Okay. Now, first part is completed. Sorry, first part is still not completed. What we have to find? We have to find top three subcategories. So we will put top three here in select column. But the order of execution will be from, join, group by, select, order by, then top three will work. Because till here you have checked like this is how things are getting ordered and this is how things are getting grouped by. But now we will find our top three, right? So let's execute this. So we will get our top three subcategories, right? So first part and second part is already done. Now the third part is east region. So because this should be the last part should already be mentioned after this only, but we haven't mentioned, so we will put here, because once we put region, so the data will be reduced, because right now it's working with all the four region, but once we put east, the data will be reduced. Okay, so we will put east here. Okay, so let's see how many rows we have here. Let's comment this. Okay, here we are getting, because we are not using group by. So here you can check, we are getting same, but the previously we are getting, let's see how many rows previously we were getting. So before that we were getting, let's execute this, we were getting 17 rows, right? And accessories is 1 2 7 7 1 6, right? Let's execute this again. Let's see how many. So if you will see, so the returned data reduced, it's 2723. Previously it was 16716 or something kind of, right? So now let's execute this and see how many we these are the subcategories previously we were getting, but the sales is reduced because of region category, right? Now let's execute this and remove this. Okay, so let's run this and we will get our answer now. Okay, this is our answer. This is how we can approach this query. Also, the order of execution will be from, join, from, join, where, group by, select, order by, then top. Okay, this is the order of execution of this query. Thank you.